Yo, what's good, everyone? Average Bum here. Today, I got a nice little live reaction. I put that in quotation marks. The video we're watching is a live stream of NRS. They're doing their Kombat Kast for Quan Chi, so we're going to be reacting to it. You know, pseudo live because this is a recorded reaction, but I'm reacting to a live thing. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, so we got 3 minutes on our hands, so I'll cut to the video when they actually start, yip yapping about bro. So I'll see you there. But before we get to that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you then.
The Kombat Kast starts now.
All right, Quan Cheesy. Let's get to it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Quan Chi / Chameleon Kombat Kast.
Is that my Zoom effect in
Forget what we
place?
do here?
I wanted to add something more to it, but I couldn't think of anything. So, welcome to the Kombat Kast. I'm one of your hosts, Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I
Turn them up a little bit.
am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here in NetherRealm Studios.
That was big.
That's how I roll.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead.
Awesome.
There we
Welcome.
go.
Thank you
for joining, as
Thank you.
usual. Very exciting today. We have Quan Chi.
Yep.
We're going to walk
Yep.
through Quan Chi, which is awesome. We're going to walk through Chameleon.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some new things coming up with the new season and
Big
whatnot.
things, yeah.
Some really cool information I think you'll all enjoy.
Hope
Before
they
we do that,
reworked on
you've
Invasions
probably
mode. They need
seen
some
it.
work
We
to be
wanna
done.
Just start the cast off well.
Just in case you haven't.
Just in case you haven't, we're going to roll the Quan Chi trailer.
Get it?
I'm gonna let the trailer rock. I've seen the trailer already. That boy looks good though. The blessings.
Put your demons at my command, and we'll talk.
Do you think my hand that weak, Bihar?
Why is bro using tentacle busters?
Fight.
What the heck? He got the stomp from MK9. Quan Chi is gonna have a lot of utility.
Anyone who draws power from the Netherrealm
Is destined to be a god among men.
I wonder what his costumes are gonna look like. That girl comedian.
I had hoped our alliance would be more deadly.
All in good time, Shang Tsung.
Come on, guys, setups. Hold on, he looked like he could be a lot of fun actually. Now that I'm looking at him, I was hating on him in my initial thoughts, but that portal combo looked cool.
Finish him.
His fatal blow is a little bit uninspired. It's too much punching for a sorcerer. But his fatality is nice.
You wish to fight me?
Not fight. Beat senseless.
You got Peacemaker, voiced by John Cena.
You're going to see more about that today, but let's go through real quick. We're starting with you, Stephanie. What stands out to you? What you're most excited about for Quan Chi from that trailer?
The spooky skeletons. I love when skeletons come out during his moves, and I think we'll show more there. It's what a fun way to have this necromancer, fight.
You love spooky stuff,
I love
Yeah,
spooky
that's
stuff,
true.
yeah.
How can you not love spooky stuff?
right? DK?
I like the big skull. It makes me always go like... Like anytime I see any of the skulls, I just...
I feel like you should have to do the noise when you do it.
One of my favorites is I've always loved the stomp. The teleport stomp move has always been one of my favorite moves in all of MK games. I just love the way it looks and how visceral it is.
Yeah,
So I'm excited about that. So before we move on to Quan Chi, a couple things we do want to discuss. As we've talked about maybe on Twitter some places, crossplay is coming in February between PS5, Xbox, and PC.
Awesome.
So we're very excited about that.
That's good.
Get hype. Yep.
Get hype.
Yes.
Get on
hype.
track to come in February.
That's a good
We
thing.
are adding a Wi-Fi filter, which means
Finally,
like previous games,
I play on Wi-Fi, by the way.
decline matches based on connection.
Yes,
Yes.
based on their connection type.
We also have patch notes coming, which you'll be able to see very soon. And we've done some changes in certain places, added a lot of quality of life stuff like we always do.
Yep.
But we've done some things with cameos. So I want to give a couple little hints
I was gonna
about
say,
those.
give a little hint.
Little
Give a little
teasers.
Kano's eye laser is now a mid.
Ooh.
Sonia's energy rings are also
Mid.
mid.
Yes.
And now Kung Lao's buzzsaw, which is also his low hat, is now no longer plus when it's point blank. So, like, say Johnny Cage does something, drops it on you.
Right.
Point blank.
Yeah, it's not still his turn.
Have to think a little bit harder.
Yeah, so that's that.
Okay.
Lots of other stuff that you can read.
If that's the only thing they did to the hat, that's fine.
Derek,
Sup?
let's talk a little bit about some invasion stuff.
Sure. So we're gonna have another new seasonal tower with exclusive palettes attached to that. We also added.
I played the heck out of that, by the way.
Good.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, I think I saw somebody completed it like 400 times.
Yes, that's awesome.
Insane.
So I did
Yeah.
not play that.
No,
the heck
you
out
do
of
not
it.
own the record.
Right, I got all the skins, but I did
Yeah.
not get that record.
Same.
And then we've added the intros to classic towers.
Yep.
And also to like mini bosses, major bosses, Titan fights. So now they've got those quips and the little dialogue that you know
Yep.
people have been asking
Yeah,
for.
people been
Yeah, it's
asking
whatever.
that. We put about throughout
Let's
the
talk
game.
about the XP
Yeah,
game,
it's really
though.
exciting
You
for
get
all
nothing.
those, lore weirdos out there like me.
Yes.
No insults.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
We do not have a new Mesa coming this season. We did shuffle a couple around. There's new pathways, new content, new bosses, new rewards.
New hints.
The new hints and clues, yes. And then also we just did a couple quality of life things too. Like in the seasonal tower, it seemed like the beginning fights started with mini bosses and then they got easier. We fixed that. We just did one of these.
Yeah.
We flipped the tower. And then also
Let's talk about that XP.
fights have more intense music that will play too. We just
Let's talk about how invasion modes is a drag in general.
Inject
Amp
into
it up a little bit.
Yeah, just kick it up a notch.
Dig it.
I also
And-
think the final boss of this season, I think, is the coolest one yet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see what you did
there's
there.
a fun little Easter egg to it for sure. And spoiler alerts, it's Season of Ice. Sub-Zero is our invading force.
Yeah.
And his icy minions. So
I'm guessing next season, those will be invasion mode changes will be implemented where they actually rework it.
Trying to add one thing.
As it currently stands, it is awful.
you might.
Oh my god.
Awful. It's a good idea, but it's not
So what I'm saying
implemented.
is we might
the best it
add
can be.
to characters
It's
through
so
the
tedious and
development.
repetitive,
Crazy.
boring.
Very cool.
Might happen. Awesome. So I think we should maybe get to the main event here.
Quan Chi.
And that's
yeah.
the survive game mode. We have to dodge projectiles.
A little lore breakdown.
Well, it was
What was they
enjoyed.
thinking?
It's been a
Not,
while.
not
It's been a
everyone
while.
started with the
Stephanie's
older
4
games.
minutes
That's
has been
right.
gone for a while.
So Quan Chi debuted simultaneously, basically, in 2 games: Mortal Kombat Mythologies, which was a prequel, and then Mortal Kombat 4, which was obviously the sequel to 3. So he debuted in the story before MK1, and then MK4 he was introduced as a playable character. And he is basically the ultimate like necromancer, wizard, overall bad guy.
A lot of skeletons in his closet.
Yes, he has
Booyah.
his hands in every little pie. If something's going wrong, he probably was there.
Right.
Stir in the
He's,
pot.
Right, yeah, exactly. He's a real schemer. And then Chameleon debuted in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but only for N64. The PlayStation, Saturn, and PC versions had Boy Chameleon, spelled with a K, and N64 got Girl Chameleon, spelled with a K. Or, sorry, Boy Chameleon, spelled with a C.
Right.
And then she later reappeared in the Wii version of Armageddon. So this is actually the first time where she'll be in all the versions together, and everyone can enjoy Girl Chameleon.
It is always a pleasure to hear you do that.
Well, there are other versions of Trilogy that didn't have either chameleon. Like there's
Sure.
a Gamecom version that I have in my apartment and stuff like that. There's a Tiger Electronics one. Anyway,
Those are some memory lanes. Tiger
Right.
Electronics. Wow.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
so yeah, this is super exciting. Chameleon and Quan Chi are very interesting characters, and I think these are some of the coolest takes on the characters that we've done.
All right.
Well, you
So
wanna
let's
go
go.
in? We
Yeah,
doing
let's
it?
go.
Let's do it.
Let's see it. Let's see.
All right. So probably the coolest thing about Quan Chi is instead of like martial arts and like something weird like kickboxing or whatever, he uses.
Oh, it seems that joint changes over time.
Show is a lot of his normal attacks are him.
You really got to pay attention to her chameleon.
It's
her
a creature
stance.
from another dimension that he brings into the fight.
Via these like rifts and portals.
Exactly, right. He's a free roaming sorcerer, meaning he can open portals to any dimension without any kind of regulation.
I just don't think he wants to get his hands dirty.
Well, yeah, he's also a very lazy fighter, a very clever fighter. So I figured we'll go over some of his normals. He also, I think one thing notable, he has a lot of overhead and low mix-ups.
Oh, good. I love those.
Like right here is an overhead big claw from his creature. Even his jabs use the creature, so a lot of range.
Interesting.
He also has this magical overhead.
But saying that overhead was a combo starter.
Pop you up. This big string where it ends with.
I can see Cyrax being a potential cameo.
Yeah, I do love the like kind of throwback to him like punching and kicking through portals.
Yes.
I think it's super cool.
That was a great thing about MKX, and this is one of my favorites. Just his standing for is this full screen, anywhere on screen poke.
That's dirty.
Oh, that's anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
anywhere, and then up close, he has this, and I think this is a really fun mix-up. He can go overhead.
That stand for could potentially be a way to counteract projectiles. I don't know if you could combo off it in some way, but I'm sure someone will figure something out.
Block animation. Spooky green skull.
I love it.
That's cool.
So let's go over his special moves, which are equally crazy. The first I'll show is he has this low tentacle grab. And you can use that mix up like use an overhead, so instead you can go low. And if you EX it, it's a combo starter.
Nice.
Okay, now we got some real
He also
50-50s
has
right here.
Classic MK4 skull.
You have to.
I guess mix.
If he EXs it, he can make it go slow.
Oh.
So it's more like R, 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 R. Or it can make it go fast. And that'll eat up projectiles. Literally.
Awesome.
And he has an air one.
Love it. So he's got zoning. So he really
Yeah.
plays into this kind of like mage category.
Exactly. He also has this cool bone cage. So he can do close, medium, or far, and it will stun them briefly. But what's really neat is if he EXs it, they're trapped and he can move around, and they actually can move, but
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of robbery, a lot of scamming.
out,
I can already tell, getting caught by the trap.
Right.
and they can even do special moves like teleport. Then of course you can predict that. But they can't actually like traverse left or right. So it's not quite as stun.
Hit somebody with a hard knockdown, set the cage up.
Trapped.
A very interesting.
Unless they bust out armor.
He also has his teleport drop. Straight from MK4.
You got to have
This is his armored move if he EXs it. He can do it from the air or the sky. It's pretty quick. It's a great anti-zoning tool, or if you just want to get out of pressure.
Love it.
Yeah, I love
then-
his stomp to the face.
Another zoning tool he has is these overhead fireballs. He summons them close, medium, or far. Or he can EX it. It'll track the opponent, pop them up, and then it'll bop them over the head.
We don't have a lot of characters that you can either alter the speed and pace of their projectiles
Right.
and or like where they.
That's gonna be a useful projectile right there, an overhead projectile.
Pretty unique.
Not many
and a lot
characters
of
have overhead
people use
projectiles, so
rather than just
most people gonna be used to ducking
fireball,
Right.
which-
or
you can
blocking
also
low.
do fun
That
stuff.
could catch people too, especially day
This
one.
can also complement his
Free combos too.
And then
It's
he
just
also
slow as
has
heck though, so if
really
somebody's
cool
reacting to it,
where he
you're
summons
cooked.
a portal to another realm, and if he's in this purple energy, all of his fireballs get new properties.
That's so cool.
They do more damage. He gets triple ones. Or this is really cool. Once this hits, they actually fall down, and they can get into combos.
Now that is pretty cool right there.
Totally different move.
Telling you, you're gonna have some combos. It's gonna be crazy.
And the opponent, sorry,
It's all good.
I didn't do the EX one, where the opponent then can't actually advance forward.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's funny as heck.
So you can use that in like push them in the corner to make moves safe. Like you can't exactly punish a down one from far away if you can't reach because of it. And he can control it by holding the button and then move it around. And it's the same with the purple one.
Very cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, so overall, I think, we should probably show his throw. I think he's got some really good range, really good mix-ups, really good setups. Like he's a tricky kind of.
Quan Chi's gonna be a very interesting character.
If you like creativity, that kind of character, which I think is really, really cool.
He's strong on zoning.
Yes.
And once you start getting moving, it's just really kind of pretty how all the portals popping and jumping around. Is really
Yeah, his
cool.
VFX, like a lot in this game, are really, really cool.
You might have this. That might be my favorite character.
So let's check out his Fatal Blow.
This is what I was talking about, how I feel his Fatal Blow is uninspired. He shoots you through a portal, punches you on the back, punches you again. Too many punches for a sorcerer.
Roulette.
Where's the tentacles?
So you guys want to see Chameleon?
I think we do.
I think we get time for it. Yeah.
Alright. So Chameleon has the ability to swap between the classic girl ninjas, Katana, Jade, Melina. The trick is, you don't get to choose. It's totally random.
I knew
It's
it.
based on either a timer or you deciding when it cycles, but you never get to pick. You'll never get the same ninja twice in a row, but it'll always be one of the three. Each has two different moves. One is an ambush move, and one is a summon move. And they're very unique. She also has, though, first of all, this mirror move that she can always do, where the opponent will, or the player will take half damage if you hit her. So it's like an armored move. She'll always have access to that. Another
Interesting.
These awesome ninja moves. So right away, I'll show you. I happen to be Melina.
Oh, the best.
The classic roll. It's a combo starter, and then you see I switch. So now I have Katana, and she can do fan toss.
Cool.
And now I have Jade, and she can do her glow and be projectile immune.
Nice.
So normally it's on a countdown. You can just see it cycling. But after every move, if you hold down R1, it'll automatically cycle to one of them. So for example, I'll do the glaive, keep R1 held, and now I switch to Melina, and I have side toss and roll. Or then if I want to hold it, now I'm Jade again, so I can do glow, hold it, switch. Ooh, I got Katana. I got fan lift, where she lifts
The jump in.
the player instead of the opponent, and you can
it's
do
a mobility
combos.
move.
I don't know what use that's gonna have, but it's gonna somebody's gonna
And then
find
the
something
final
with
thing
it.
is all three have their own individual combo breaker and throw animations. So she has 3 unique throw animations,
That's
which is
awesome.
really neat. So I think she has really, really great moves that have many uses, but the trick is keeping track which one you are and choosing, do you want to cycle, do you want to stay a little
Yeah, you
bit
really
more?
gotta be aware of your chameleon joint.
Kind of like what we did with Tremor, but in a different functionality, and it's very neat. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun to see tournament players and K-League players like all the different moves, different combo possibilities are very unique. I think it's a really neat way to throw back to how she worked in the trilogy back in the day.
Also, the internet loved her bob. Her hair.
She looks awesome. Yeah, I love her outfit.
It's super cool.
Awesome. So
That's Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Yeah.
There you go.
there we are. Quan Chi, Chameleon, new season, lots of things happening.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
All right.
Quan Chi available.
Chameleon looks interesting. Quan Chi looks interesting, so that's good. That's a good sign.
And Chameleon.
I might actually check him out now.
Correct.
Never really cared for him in the past, but after seeing this, he does look interesting. I was hating. I'll give it up. I was hating on him.
You can try it for free.
Anything else? Oh, birthday,
Birthday
shout-outs.
shout-outs.
Right.
How could you almost forget?
I don't know. Honestly,
Man, these things are incredibly short.
Okay, all right. I thought that was about it. Happy birthday to MK Dan, Matt Burke, John Martinez, Tobias Moose, Kyle Smyers, Christine Lethaby, Karina Rodriguez, Josh Slingerland, and one of our favorite OGs, Tony Gasky.
Right on. Nice.
Bam!
Nice job.
Birthday shout-outs.
As
Pretty
usual,
good.
nice
Brought
job.
to you by us.
A lot of cool people
Bam.
there.
So before we go, we do QA, as they do usually, have created a match
Yep.
with Quan Chi, and we are going to show that. And we probably won't even talk over this. We're just going to show it in all its glory. So with that, thank you so much for joining us on this Quan Chi Chameleon walkthrough. Happy holidays
Happy
to
holidays.
everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Have fun.
We will see you very
Online.
soon. Yes, be online. Thank you so much for joining us on this Kombat Cast, and we will see you next time.
And I must now take away.
You won't punish me as you did Shuji.
Oh, they showing off the crossplay. We're finally in there. Liu Kang and Darius is an interesting thing. He was whiffing. He got caught whiffing. Oh, he cooking setups. He tried to stop his projectile with the EX fireball. His block animation is kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that blue came with him.
Whatever it takes. Round 2.
Alright, let's see some cameo usage. What's that? Round start? What? Bro, a freak. It works though, sometimes. This Quan Chi actually plays. The Liu Kang over there, he's inexperienced. This is not a fair match. That would have been insane if that were a combo. Yeah, that Liu Kang has no clue what he's doing. He just busts it out. Don't choke. Just there you go. I'm about to say just EX fireball him. He has to block it. If he blocks it, he dies. If he jumps, he dies. Bro's combo and setup. And you get the combo off of it too. It sucks that Darius's kick is still all the meter. They didn't change that at all. Yeah, this is an unfair matchup. Oh, he dropped it. And he's gonna get fatal. Yep.
Fatality. Quan Chi wins.
Okay, I see you, Chameleon. That was a nice fatality right there. Nope, that's it. That's it. The Kombat Cast. Well, I hope you guys like what you see. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.